Hello, Ray Phoenix here, and this is Spider-Man for the Ps1 from 2000. This is the last stretch of bosses in the game. There's 3 bosses at the end of this game. This is the first boss. You have to fight Doc Ock. I'm using the Ben Reilly Spider-Man costume. Why? Because it's cool, and it's very, so it looks a lot cooler than Spider-Man's traditional costume. And it doesn't give Spider-Man any special powers either, so there's no way I'm cheating, because there are different costumes you can unlock in this game, and some of them give you special powers, and some of them don't. This one doesn't. It's from Ben Reilly, a guy who believed himself to be the real, that's just an accent right there, but this was Ben Reilly actually believed himself to be Spider-Man. He ended up being a clone of Peter Parker. There's a whole series of comics about him, and they still have yet to be a movie about him. I hope Sony makes a movie about him someday, because Sony really is bent on making Spider-Man movies, because it's no secret that Sony is very reluctant to give up the rights to Spider-Man, to give the Spider-Man rights back to Marvel. You probably heard a lot about that, Spider-Man leaving the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which could very well happen. There's a rumor going around right now that in Avengers 5, Spider-Man's going to be in it, and he's going to get killed off. And Avengers 5 is going to be based on the Secret Wars, which is some stuff we hear about in this game from the comics we collect. You collect comics in this game too. And we learned about the Marvel Secret Wars. I already made a video about the N64 version of this game months ago. It actually didn't get very many views. I only got 2 views, which is kind of sad for one of my videos. Sure, I know I don't expect a lot, but 2 views, come on, I could do better than that. I hope this video gets a lot more views, though. Now I sound like I'm bragging. Here's something cool. If you type in eel nats into and that's eel, then there's a space, and then nats into the cheat thing. In this game, you go to specials and go to cheats. Type in say eel nats. And you could get, and it unlocks everything in the game. Eel Nats, by the way, is Stan Lee's name spelled backwards. So if you're trying to think about Stan Lee and then think about his name spelled backwards, yeah, that's what the password is. That's what the passcode sheet, whatever you want to call it, is to get everything. So now, I think it works best if you just web them up using the impact webbing when you press up plus the triangle button. I think this game's a lot of fun overall. I think this game's very enjoyable. I have a lot of fond memories of playing this game. There's so much cool stuff in it. This is what a Spider-Man game should be. A very good Spider-Man. It's a kid-friendly game too, so there's nothing like there's nothing gory or violent in this game. It's an E-rated game, so yeah, that's good. And also, one of my favorite memories of this game was sometime back in 2007. The first time I beat this game was back in 2007, and I remember playing it at my grandma's house, my Ps1 I have there, and then I remember there being a tornado warning at the time too. They said a tornado was, and a tornado actually did rock a place close by where my grandma was, so it was kind of scary for me to play this game with a tornado warning, severe thunderstorm. I'm surprised my parents didn't make me get off the game. Ray Phoenix, turn off the game, Ray Phoenix. Like, nah, they never said any of that. That's good, though. I mean, it's good. They'll let me play the game. I've heard a lot of stories about people who get struck by lightning while playing, in a thunderstorm playing video games. Now we have to fight Carnage now. We have to lure Carnage into that thing in the middle of the screen. It's very tricky to do, and it's very, tedious. And Carnage is obviously a madman, which is no surprise. It's Cletus Cassidy. He's a madman. Cletus Cassidy. That sounds like someone that'd be friends with Sovereign Ray Phoenix. Remember? Darn tootin', I'm Sovereign Ray Phoenix, and I like NASCAR and drinking beers and watching sports on the cable. I love the cable system you guys got there. Yeah, you see. But that guy's not here right now, so don't worry. This isn't a NASCAR game. There's nothing Sovereign about Spider-Man. It's just Cletus Cassidy. I have to have a Sovereign name. When I think of Cletus, I'm thinking of that guy from The Simpsons. Hey, Darlene, wear this shirt. Looks a lot nicer than the one that make you wear at the Dairy Queen. You know, like that. So I have to pretty much lure. It doesn't. Look at that. Look at that. Carnage just jumped over the thing, and it did very little damage to his health. It did very little bit. And of course, Venom failed, obviously, which I can kind of see how Venom could have failed at fighting Carnage, because Carnage is supposed to be more powerful than Venom, I'm pretty sure. Or is it the other way around? I don't know. I hear they're going to make a Carnage movie, too, which was set up at the end of the Venom movie that came out about a year ago. Because, you know, Sony doesn't want to give Spider-Man back to Marvel. And this probably have to dodge those blade things that he makes out. This is very tedious, as I keep saying before, as I said so many times before. This is extremely tedious. And then Carnage is one of Spider-Man's more unique enemies, I'd say, since those unique villains. But he's a symbiote. He all pertains to that old symbiote war that was in Spider-Man at one point. And Spider-Man definitely isn't the best, comic Spider-Man. About an average kid that ends up getting bitten by Spider, ends up going for such bizarre stuff, and now he's defeated. I had to cut it out a bit there. I had to cut the footage a bit there too, so it wouldn't take too long. But yeah, you get the point. You have to. It's very tedious. Now that the symbiote got off Carnage, he got into Doc Ock, and now we have to run away from Doc Ock. He's Monster Ock, and now we have to run away from him now. through this overly intricate maze where you have to web swing and zip upwards. Yeah, web zip and sprint your best bet at anything. You can only carry 10 web cartridges in this game. As I said, this is just a Ben Reilly, so he doesn't have any special powers other than just, looking different. Then again, since someone's looking different over a superpower, looking different was a superpower, I guess a lot of people must have that superpower then in real life. Yeah, we're in an underwater base too, Doc Ock's underwater base, where he flooded the streets with fog. It's all Doc Ock's plan so he can make everything, so he can pretty much rule the world. Because you know that Doc Ock, he's a madman. He even framed Spider-Man early in the game, making everyone hate Spider-Man. So that's not gonna happen. I also really like the Spider-Man movies too. I mean, I remember watching the 2002 Spider-Man for the first time. I actually saw it on pay-per-view back in 2003 when my family still had Dish Network pay-per-view. And I remember seeing it, and I thought it was pretty, I mean, it was a very, very big triumph for its time. I still kind of like it to this day. There's also Spider-Man 2, which I didn't see until years later, but Spider-Man 2 was pretty fun and entertaining too. It's one that had Pizza Time, and all that Pizza Time memes and stuff that came with Spider-Man 2. Pizza Time. And then when that other famous scene in Spider-Man 2 where Peter Parker asks for a raise, and then J. Jonah Jameson's like, laughs, and he's like, claps his knee. Serious? Yeah. Oh, it's funny. Then there was Spider-Man 3, which I eventually saw. I remember seeing that movie at Christmas time back in 2007 at my dad's place. I thought Spider-Man 3 was a good movie. A lot of people hate Spider-Man 3. I can understand why, but it had a lot of good action scenes in it too, and I had a decent enough story. My mom likes it more than Spider-Man 2, and yeah, it was pretty good. I just didn't like that they made Peter Parker all emo or goth, like emo goth, which was kind of a big thing at the time. Remember back when emo goth was a big thing? No one understands me. No one does. Like that. Yeah. And then there was and then there was The Amazing Spider-Man, which came out 5 years later, and I remember seeing that in theaters. This was the first Spider-Man movie I ever watched in theaters, was The Amazing Spider-Man. I liked it at the time. It was not as good as Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man trilogy, but I remember it being good. There was An Amazing Spider-Man 2, which was very ridiculous. Seriously, a 60-year-old woman going back to school so she could raise money for her son? That doesn't really make sense. The whole thing was kind of stupid. We're just pretty much setting up the future of their Spider-Man universe. I think Sony wanted to make a big cinematic universe based on Spider-Man, which is not part of Marvel's cinematic universe, because they don't like Marvel that much. I can see why. Spider-Man, it belongs to Sony, so they're not going to give them that easy. And that's pretty much the end of the game. That's where the game ends. I'm not going to show the ending because who wants a spoiled ending? This is Ray Phoenix signing out.